Item E, adopt resolution authorizing city manager to execute all documents necessary to apply for and accept Metropolitan Transportation Commission, MTC, Lifeline Transportation Project grant funds.
Mayor, council members, I am gladly asking you to authorize the city manager to execute the documents to receive the Lifeline Transportation Program grant funding for from the MTC. The Lifeline Transportation Grant Program is funded by state bond funds from Proposition 1B. Mainly the grant goal is to improve the mobility of the low-income residents, and the fund are distributed through the MTC, but the selection is made by CCAG. As part of the round 2 of this Lifeline Transportation grant funding, this time was available a $735,000 available to the whole San Mateo County. And I can proudly report to you that out of 700 available, over 400 was approved by CCAG for the city of San Bruno. And I really want to take the opportunity to thank and to congratulate the department in collaboration with the Senior Center for the very hard work invested on those applications with creative thinking to make the city be successful applying for those very specific type of funding, and to be able to bring back to the city this level of grant funding, of course, based on the city manager and your prior direction to all of the department to be very aggressive and to try to bring any additional funding to the city to support the financial health of the city. The city submitted, how I indicated, 3 grant applications, one for the purchase and replacement of the shuttle bus for the senior center for a total grant funding of $100,000. The second project is a replacement of the mesh sidewalk and the installation of new bus shelters and ADA ramps at various Semtrans bus stops location. The total grant fund is $201,000. The third project is the installation of pavement sidewalk and accessible curb ramp around Bel Air School for a total of $151,000. The shuttle bus for the senior center in essence, will contribute to the replacement and upgrade of the existing 98 20-passenger shuttle bus, subject right now to very frequent breakdowns. As part of this application process, the city made a commitment to formalize the existing 3 stops of this shuttle bus. One at the village senior housing project at the crossing, the other at the bargaining pharmacy, and to the senior center. For the second project, improvement near bus stops, as part of the grant application was included to replace damaged sidewalk and installation of wider sidewalk and new ADA ramps at various locations to improve accessibility to Semtrans bus stops. Also was included in our application to install up to 10 solar-powered bus shelters and benches to improve the safety around the city. And also, this really will enable the city to do more work on two already existing CIP project included in our CIP plan and budget for sidewalk repair and ADA curb. Those are two separate CIP projects existent in our budget. The third application is for improvement around Bel Air School. As you recall, from our budget approval process, this is already existing CIP project for traffic calming improvement at Bel Air School, included in our budget. This grant application basically pretty much mirrored the description of that CIP project included in our budget. The overall fiscal impact of this application, this grant, will be as follows. For the senior center short roll, the grant will bring an additional $100,000. The local match commitment made through the grant application is a $70,000 commitment in-kind operating and equipment replacement fund. For the sidewalk improvement grant application, the grant what will be approved by MTC is the $201,000. The commitment for local match made in the grant application was a $40,000 in Measure A and gas tax and RDA funding. This for the Bel Air School, the grant will bring for the grant Bel Air School grant application, the grant funding will be $151,000, and the local match commitment was $30,000 in Measure A, gas tax, and RDA. Mainly, how I indicated previously, this new grant fund will replace the existing appropriated Measure A funds included in our budget, and those funds can be reappropriated next year depending on the timing of when this funding will become available. And then basically that Measure A funds can be used for other purposes as part of our budget process next year. I will add one element to this, that as any 1B funding is not certain the timing of when, even if MTC will approve this funding for these three projects, even then it's a little bit uncertain of the timing when the city will receive these funds. Depending exactly when those funds will become available, then the city can make decisions how to replace those existing funds included in our budget, or to add to those funds to increase the number of ADA ramps or the number of sidewalk repair, how many sidewalk repair the city will be able to perform this year, knowing that the city is already under a existing contract with a contractor who is performing that job for the city. At this time, I would like to recommend authorizing the city manager to execute all of the documents necessary to apply for these three grants to MTC, if you have any questions. And I have here also Randy to help me with any answer if you have on the senior bus.
Thank you. First off, I think the staff really needs a big congratulations. When you look at some $533,000 being spent in the whole county of San Mateo of the available state funds, and nearly 80% of it is being spent in San Bruno. That's from some very hard work on staff's part. You see, only the city of San Bruno and the city of Pacific are receiving any portion of these funds. And I think staff's really to be commended. It's not just that they sent in a letter and said, put me on the list. It's a lot of hard work that got you there, and it's much appreciated by the council and by the citizens. And any other questions from staff?
I do. With the senior bus, what kind of bus are you looking for? Are you looking for a biodiesel or?
It is a biodiesel bus. It is
Oh,
also
excellent.
lower to the ground in the front part of the bus than the existing bus, so the seniors will be much easier for them to get on the bus in wheelchairs, walkers, so that you walk onto the lower level straight on, and then to the back portion is to step up. So not only is it biodiesel better for the environment, it's also much better for the seniors and allows them much easier, comfortable use in transportation.
Excellent. And I'd like to echo what the mayor said. I serve on the CCAG board and the CMEC board. Both have to approve of these applications, and it's tough to get all the money that you've gotten, and I know the staff work really hard. This is not easy stuff to do, so I want to thank you too.
Through the chair, very quick, just on the senior bus, appreciate as well as been echoed the staff and their work and the monies that it saved and what it brought to the community. On the senior bus, it was a concern of mine because I believe we allocated $90,000 for replacement, and I didn't feel and do not feel it was going to meet the needs of our mature population. And I think this grant helps to achieve that goal and ensure that they're satisfied and they're serviced in the way that it's dignified and the right way for San Bruno to treat everybody in this town. So that is a big relief to me that we're going to get a bus that works for everybody and that the seniors feel is best suited for their needs.
Okay.
And I'd like to introduce the resolution.
Roll call, please.
Councilmember O'Connell.
Aye.
Councilmember Medina.
Aye.
Mayor Franzella.
Aye.